let's say you were 2 years into your relationship and you had to assemble your own flowers.
She wouldn't care.
I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person.
Alex is
It's an
happy she gets
impossible
a gift
question
at
to
all.
answer.
Yeah, I am
That's
not
an
a
impossible question. I don't know why I asked it.
I'm like, you can't ask me that because I generally don't like receiving. I like giving.
Are there...
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Oh, boy.
Mic drop.
See you later.
Bye.
$1 million, but when you climax,
Oh, God.
Whoa.
I can't believe we're taking it to this level.
you barf in your mouth.
Yeah, I probably would.
I probably
All right,
would.
ladies, be warned. Brett may puke on you.
He's not getting this offer right now. This is a scenario.
No, this is based on things that will never happen, right?
All right,
Or-
let's do it right now.
What?
Let's use this scenario.
Go ahead.
Let's do it right
So Alex and I
now.
watched Black Mirror. It
We
came
binged
out.
it.
Came
You
out
don't
last
binge
week.
it.
Do you not consider 3 hours binging?
No, I said on the precast, I'm saying it now, to be binge-worthy, I think has to be at least 5. Binging is not about length of time, I think. It's about number of individual things.
I think it's about a season,
How many episodes is binge watching?
Well,
According
we
to
just asked him.
according to Google.
a survey conducted by Netflix in February 2014. They need
That's
to redo
5
this.
years ago.
They need to redo this.
Yeah.
Before
Nope.
binging really
This
took
is,
off.
yeah. It says 73% of people define binge watching as watching between 2 to 6 episodes. 2?
2? No.
No.
No. Okay. I think
This just rendered itself irrelevant.
It did. That was a very dumb.
Throw your phone.
That was very subtle. Throw your phone.
I just got a Charlie horse in my thigh.
Oh, shoot. You okay?
You're gonna fart or
Do
something.
you need something?
Hey, where's your Charlie
Just give me
horse?
time. It's on the bottom of this thigh.
Hey, you can do this. Put your foot out. Put your
I
foot
can't.
Out. Do it.
No!
Put your
Oh, shoot.
Ah!
Put it out. Now flex your foot up, like your toes towards the ceiling. It looks like you're trying to take a shit.
What do you need to
Well, I
do?
don't want it to look like
What do you want to do?
I'm trying to put my foot over there.
Give me your
Help me. My back's to the camera.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
You're okay.
ridiculous.
You're okay. You're
Let's do some
I'm doing some friggin' Christmas trivia. Because I didn't see that yet.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back to the PTOUnlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 210.
And we're all uniform now with our mic booms for the first time in podcast history.
I got a boom.
You got a boom, and
Hair on mine.
Brett's got a hair on his.
I do
Oh.
that all the time when I'm on my stream on Twitch. I'll be talking and then there's something right here up against my cheeks and I'll rub my face and I'll go wait, and then I'll just sit here and do this.
That one cat hair, some kind of dust
Yeah.
particle. So lately, Alex and I have actually been binge watching some stuff. I wanted to just quickly state
We have?
this. Solar Opposites.
Oh yeah, I
Have-
forgot.
That is an awesome TV show, by
Yeah,
the way.
it
It's
is.
from the creators of Rick and Morty. I just wanted to mention this show, kind of give it a shout out at the beginning because it's been on my mind. I want to go back to watching it again just because it's that enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a really good show.
It's an animated series made from Justin Roiland, I believe. Yeah, not Dan Harmon.
Mhm.
So one of the creators of Rick and Morty. So, oh man, Brett, how was your week?
Well, starting. So I was off Saturday, right?
Mhm.
And this little last 3 months, whatever it's been, I can't enjoy my time off anymore. Like I'm angry sitting at home
What?
Why?
because I don't know what is going on, but
You're angry.
yeah, I'm just like I don't know if it's because I'm not doing something. I'm so used to going balls out
Yeah,
for 10 hours a day.
that might
that
be it.
I can't just have a whole day to just relax.
So what'd you do Saturday?
I sat in my house angry.
Just angry sitting
Yes.
at home. Okay.
That might be what it is, because when I've had a hard week at work and then I'm finally home, like I didn't have to work today. Today was my day off, and I woke up, or I went to bed last night going, it feels like I have to go to work. Like it feels like I have to, like I'm anxious about going to work. And then I woke up this morning in like a panic because the sun now shines into my room earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm late. Like I woke up like multiple times going, you don't have to work. Like, so it's, I think it's just like that. I had a,
First time boom hit.
I'm hitting my boom now. No, I think it's just like that anxiety. You're working so much that your mind is just, I don't know, programmed to be at work and in work mode 24/7. Like I don't think I relaxed a lot.
So you can't take a break in your
No.
brain. Oh, man.
You're just in constant work mode.
Man, I must be a lazy shit, because I can definitely do that. I can turn my brain off.
I used to be able to leave it at work, and I probably will be able to again, but just not in these times.
No. It seems pretty rough right now for a lot of people who have been on the go, don't know how to take a break. You know, I know that type.
I got off work on Saturday and then went, wow, I've only got like a day and a half until I have to go back to work. Like in my mind already. Like I was already counting the days. I'm like, man, I really need to have like an extended period of time. Like I need a staycation for a little bit.
Yeah.
Or just a vacation.
Or a vacation.
Yeah, which we found out that we actually might have to cancel ours, kind of. We're not so certain.
It's probably like 90%.
Yeah.
90%
probably
canceled.
not going to California in July, because they just extended their stuff. Mostly in July, is opening up some stuff in
But
LA.
it's not until the end of July.
For some, I didn't look into most of it, but I did talk to Jer yesterday, and he said that a lot of their stuff is going to be mainly July. So it's hard to say. Indiana's already got a lot of stuff going on, like as far as opening up the state. It's been actually a lot more like eased into it.
I will say, like, the traffic is stupid.
It is. Oh, I about got crunched on the way to work the other day. I actually about hit a Dodge Charger because it pulled out in front of me for no apparent
I was actually really
reason.
enjoying the light amount
Me
of traffic,
Yeah.
and now it's just people are out like crazy.
That's the one thing I actually miss too, is you were able to like easily get to and from work because a lot of people weren't. But that's a bad thing to think about.
I know. That's what I thought about it. I was just like, oh, the traffic's nice.
Right. Traffic's fantastic because there isn't any.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do recall like driving to work and just getting there at ease, like within like 15 minutes. Now it takes about 20. Ugh.
I figured since Monday they started opening things up that would make us less busy.
No.
No. Because I was like, oh, people have other things to do. Then, come to my place.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I think that made it worse.
Maybe.
I think as the weather continues to get nicer, it may spread things out a bit.
One of our listeners that works with me wanted to correct me on my how many phone lines we have.
Okay.
She goes, I was wondering why you were saying we have only 4 phone lines. Well, we
have
got
6?
these. Nope. Well, we got these new phones like 2 years ago, and I think I might have complained about them. I'm pretty sure I have, because they just would not shut up.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that when I first started working where I'm working at, we had 4 phone lines, 3 outgoing and like 1 incoming or something like that. I don't know, something. But we had 4 phone lines, so it's been in my head we've had 4. And so the way we have our phones now in the hospital is for every phone we have, that is a phone line.
Oh, wow.
And I think I counted in my head we have 13 phones.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, there is no that's why when I had I had 6 lines blinking
13?
and then I had 2 more phone calls coming in on the screen, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, we have
So
too
you can
many
you can have
calls.
13 calls but 6 holds.
Yeah.
So if you're the first 6, you're lucky.
Yeah, like you can so meaning like we can have 13 people on the phone at the same time.
Oh my
Right,
God.
right.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
So that's why the phones are crazy.
Brett, did you ever talk on the phone a lot as a kid? Like at all? Like talking to your
No.
friends at all or anything?
Very little.
No? I remember when my family first got split phone lines. That was a big deal in my family. Mainly because Alex and I...
Phone lines?
Yeah.
We never did that.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think we
It was
ever did.
weird.
We just got the one.
Yeah. Normally that's how we were doing things, but yeah.
Well, I remember like in 90s sitcoms, it was there would be a storyline where the teenager
like
would,
Full House.
would want their own phone line.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me.
That was
That was
DJ
me.
wanted her own.
DJ, and then I think Brad on Home Improvement wanted his own phone.
rad.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
I remember the day I found out I had my own phone jack underneath my vanity.
Well,
Oh, you
yes, but
did?
a phone jack isn't enough.
No, that meant I could have my own phone line.
You could have a phone in your house or in your room.
Yeah.
Not your own phone line. Your own phone.
Well, not
have
yet my
to
own
have
phone line.
your-
You had your own phone line.
Yes, I did.
He did for me. Because they were annoyed with me
Not,
calling
okay,
all
not
the
only
time.
not only did we have 2 phone lines, we also had a third, which was Vonage.
Oh,
Do you remember
I
Vonage?
do.
That was
Yeah.
free
Is that
internet calling.
Internet calling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was $25 a month or whatever. So we were doing Vonage and split phone line and constantly on the phone.
Like,
with each
Josh,
other.
Alex is calling. Your phone is ringing.
Yep, they did say that. They always would say that. My
Yeah.
phone is ringing. That's right. Oh
It
man.
wasn't a cell phone. He had his own landline line
Yep.
back in the day.
Actually, that's just sounds
No.
so terrible. Like any teenager would kill for that back in the 90s. You know, if you think about that. But nowadays, it's like, psh, you have your own phone line. I have my own
Yeah.
phone number.
Well, I liked having, like, we only had one phone line in the house and growing up, but when I found out I had my own phone jack, like, it was down in the floor underneath my vanity. I was like,
you had
oh my
call
gosh.
waiting.
Yeah, but it was like we had one phone line. Like there was one phone line going to the house. It was one phone number.
I thought you found out a way to do
No.
3-person phone
No.
calling.
Well, there's 3-way calling, but you're still in like the same line. I don't know how it worked, but it was
Huh.
like you could do like
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I think in my case, instead of phone calls, it was MSN Messenger and AOL Messenger
Yeah.
and Yahoo Messenger.
Well, lately we've been doing Zoom with my family to stay in touch with them. Actually, I
It's
am
actually a lot of
in
fun,
more
like-
touch with my family now than I ever was.
Yeah.
I have talked to my extended family 3 times
Like
now.
we pretty much attended our nephew's 8th grade graduation online.
Oh, yeah,
and
we
then
did do that
had
last
like
weekend,
and that's what we
yes.
zoomed for last week is we all like did like his graduation party kinda like on Zoom. And then just had like it was like your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your grandma, me, like we are all on a screen. So it's really cool how we can all like talk and see each other and whatnot.
Yeah, but don't give the kids the phone line because they start.
I know our
Just-
niece took our sister's phone and
Yep.
then just like went into her room and started doing somersaults on the bed and was like, "Watch this! Look what I can do!"
She's 6.
Yeah.
Oh man. So we are seeing the comments on YouTube. We do appreciate everyone joining. I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast live. And if you are not a subscriber, please make sure that you hit that like button, hit that sub button, and hit the bell to be notified for when we're live, guys. So yeah, speaking of 6, I kind of wanted to rebuttal and touch back on the kid thing that was driving the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of people saying that no, that kid was in the definite wrong. And on top of
No.
that, the kid was a whiny brat.
He was 6. That is
No, you
like
said
our
5.
or 5.
I don't
whatever.
recall our positions on that.
What?
I don't remember how we
How we
felt about
reacted?
that.
I said obviously.
I was mad about it.
Josh
I think
was,
I was too.
You
And
guys
you
were
thought
both
it was
mad.
cute.
I thought it was like cute. The story is cute. He broke his piggy bank open and took what was it, $3
He's
or
a
$5?
spoiled little brat, is what he
No,
is.
he took $3 or $5. It went on the highway to go and buy
And
his
then
dream
was-
car.
And then was rewarded for it.
Yep, rewarded for it.
But he got in trouble afterwards, and I think
Why did you just pick up Baby
I
Yoda
don't-
when you said that?
I don't know. It's cute.
Yeah.
He's 5. He doesn't know any better.
I
He
knew not
said-
to steal a
He
vehicle
said,
at 5.
I mean, how many of you, when you remember 5 years old, where you're like, I'm gonna break my piggy bank and I'm gonna go and buy my dream car?
Okay.
I think what should have happened is he should have gotten like a toy Lamborghini or something.
That's what I said. Yeah. He should have gotten a Power Wheel. He can get behind the wheel of that.
That's still rewarding.
That's less. That's less rewarding.
I love cars. I've never ridden in a Lamborghini or
No.
anything. I've never even ridden in a Corvette, and that's not even exotic.
Alex won't touch one until she owns
No,
one.
I will not touch one. I will not. I will go near one. I will not touch one or get inside one until I own one.
Okay.
That
I
is
want one.
That's an excellent way of.
It's
just
like one of those
forcing yourself.
it's one of those where I will finally be able to like get in the seat of one if and when that ever happens to buy one and then be like, this is my car.
Oh, boy, I tell you, I'd have to be like really not hurting for money to buy one
Right.
because for one, they're not 6 figures, but they're super expensive.
They are.
And then the roads around here are so rough, I'd be afraid to drive it.
Around here with all the potholes.
Like, where would I go?
Yeah,
I would get on the highway.
You'd
Just
have
the
to go
highway.
I would just highway drive. That's
highway
all.
and just Coliseum.
I mean, you would know streets in town well enough to know what streets you should
You
go
would end
down.
up. You would end up learning streets. Go. No.
I
Fuck
wouldn't,
that one. That has
drive
potholes.
I wouldn't drive it anywhere I didn't know. You know,
Right.
For that very reason.
Exactly.
Like that first little bump that you hear. Oh no.
That's kind of how I am with my car now. It's about to fall apart.
Oh, speaking of mine fell. Fell.
Go
Mine
ahead.
didn't fall apart. I have to get that fixed this week.
I was looking for your car outside because I saw Josh's, and I'm like, I don't want to stand up at the door ringing the bell if they're not home, because there has been occasions when I've got here and you haven't been home.
Right.
And I saw your car, I'm like, boy, that car is looking rough.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit, isn't it? No. So to talk
I love
about
that
it
you
being,
say that.
being a piece of shit.
It's gonna get better.
This is oh my gosh, this is so ironic. I don't even know why, but for some reason, I'm coming home from work on Saturday, and I'm turning left to get home onto a street. And as I'm turning left, for some reason, I look down and I'm looking at my oil gauge, and I'm like, I wonder if it's time for an oil change. So I look up at my little my reminder. I'm like, no, not yet. And I was like, man, it's gonna be hopefully a while before I need any major changes in my car. And I'm not even joking.
You literally
I
literally
said that to myself in the car. And I was like, nope, it's probably going to be a while because I'm still paying shit off. I pull into the parking lot, turn off the car, and won't go to open my driver's side door, and the handle breaks. And I seriously just was like jiggling it. Like it came off the thing that pulls your door open. So it's not broken. I just need to it came off the rod. So I have to take the door off, or not the door, but the panel off and reconnect the rod is what I need to do. But I was like, are you kidding me? And it's raining. So I have to climb over in my tiny car into the passenger side, get out the passenger side, and I checked and I can open it from the outside. Yeah. So I just can't I can't open it from the inside. And then forgetting.
Does it have power windows or crank?
It has power windows.
Yeah.
And forgetting yesterday, because I had to go and pick up a prescription, forgetting that my door was broken.
Oh yeah, I forgot you took your car.
I went to CVS and I went to go get out, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot. So people had to watch me get out of the car, the passenger side.
Why didn't you put the window down and open it?
Right.
Oh shit, I didn't.
You just have to leave your car
I'm gonna
unlocked.
have to do that tomorrow.
Think of that?
I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow
just
for
put
work.
Put the window down, open it, put the window up, turn off the car.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow for work.
That's a good thing. Now getting in is just gonna suck.
So a few years ago,
oh no, you can get in.
Cousin Andrew and I were going to Indy to watch the state football games.
Yeah.
And I usually have him drive, but we take my car, and we get there, and he breaks my door handle the same way. I'm like, dude.
That's just bad luck.
So, it's just one of those things. He didn't do it on purpose.
Well, we got some stuff we want to get to on the board here. What do you want to move into, Brett? You got the board over there.
Yeah, I don't even know.
We can talk about Fred Willard.
Yeah, movie star. 86, died of natural causes.
I didn't know he was that old.
86, yeah, Fred Willard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I had to remember which one that was, yeah.
There's a couple things that popped into my head for stuff he was in, because I told you off air, he's a guy, an actor that you have seen, but it's never in a major role.
Yeah, oh my gosh. He's going to be starring in, excuse me, 2 things still coming out. Space Force and Modern Family.
Oh, he's going to be in Space Force?
Yeah.
Oh.
All 10 episodes. So...
Well, there's probably going to be a dedication.
I'm going to pull him up on our YouTube so people can see what he looks like.
So the one thing that I thought of first off was there was a movie called Idle Hands, and I want to say 2003.
I never saw that movie, but
I've
I know
never seen it. Oh wow, he's looking pretty old in that photo.
You remember Devon Sawa?
Yeah, I thought Jessica Alba was in that, right?
She was, yeah.
Yeah.
But he played the dad at the very beginning. He was only in the movie about 5 minutes, but he was dad. He was also Seth Green's dad in an episode of that 70s show when they do the Paul Bunyan jamboree thing.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty good episode.
Yeah, that's him.
He's just in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
I guess I didn't realize he was that old.
the big thing was American Wedding for me.
Yeah.
See, I forgot about that.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I remember him.
He's the dad.
He's Michelle's dad.
Yep.
That bachelor party scene when
Yeah.
he gets whipped and he
Oh!
giggles and she's like, Harold. He's like, I mean Al.
He did the spoof 50 Shades of Black. Oh, it happened again, Brett. I think
I put it on vibrate.
it's gonna do it again in a couple seconds.
He freaking knows better.
Is that your phone? Like ringtone?
Well, it was my watch that made the sound.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Anchorman 2.
Yeah,
I'm scrolling
Anchorman.
through.
That's
He
right.
was in Drunk History. He did a Drunk History.
Oh, we'll have
episode.
to look at that one.
Yeah, he played Deep Throat. Oh man, I love Drunk History. That's a really fun show to watch. Man, but he's like his IMDb
that's right.
is endless.
Best in Show. Yeah, I really like that
Now,
movie.
I've heard a lot about that movie, but I've never seen it.
Best in Show?
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very funny. It's a dog show, but they're all like competing, and it's a funny show.
He's definitely been in
or a
like
funny movie.
one episode here, one episode here, one episode here, one episode here. He's just a constant staff addition. Like he's just constantly just another
a solid actor.
Yeah.
You need someone to fill a part.
Like I'm seeing so much.
He's probably got like a couple hundred acting credits to his name.
He's a voice in Wall-E.
Yeah.
Shelby Forthright. So
I don't remember that.
yeah. I barely remember Wall-E. I couldn't tell you like the names
I remember
of all. He was an epic movie. I remember that trash of a movie.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a couple episodes of Family Matters as the assistant principal.
Yeah, no, but he died of natural causes. So he passed on.
And he was 86.
86. Yeah. So that's all I really have to say about him. Pretty much just rest in peace, man. He was a good actor, really good actor. I always saw him in a lot of stand-up stuff, like live shows, like Conan or Jimmy Kimmel, I believe, or one of those. He was on like one of those frequent cast members. So, anyways,
What's Keystone?
Oh, Keystone. So with Keystone, they are doing. Let me pull it up here.
is this the beer?
Yep, Keystone.
Keystone Light.
Keystone Light.
Yeah, so Keystone Light is doing something
Oh,
for.
hold that thought.
You ever drink them?
I don't think so.
Me neither.
It tastes just a little bit more like beer than water.
we
We did forget to mention one, and that was Jerry Stiller.
talked about it last week.
I don't think did it happen last
Yes.
Yeah.
week? Well, okay.
It's okay. We did talk about him. Yeah.
Because I thought we talked about it on Friday.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, it must have been Monday day that it happened. Then,
It happened the day of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we hardly touched on it, but we did mention it. We knew, he was the.
Sorry to interrupt the Keystone.
It's
No,
okay.
it's okay. So just because of a lot of people turning 21, because every day there's birthdays. Well, for people that are graduating this year, people are doing stuff for them. People that are turning 21 and can't go out to the bars. So Keystone Light is doing a giveaway. And it is, if you just Google Keystone Light birthday, it comes up. Keystone Light plans to give away dozens of cakes to eligible customers in select metro areas who celebrate their 21st birthdays while practicing social distancing. The giveaway starts April 30th and is slated to run through May 14th. So they're giving away cakes and beer money.
Cake.
Are you saying cake?
Yes.
Like
They will send birthday cakes and beer money to people that turn 21.
why are they sending cake?
Why not
I
kegs?
don't know.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying
But
kegs.
so I clicked on the link and it takes me to their promotion and it says please enter your date of birth and then you're
Good
entered
for
into the
them.
contest.
That was nice.
I guess.
Nice of them for doing that 4 days
So
ago.
I was like, man,
Alex.
I know, but if I was doing that or if I was turning 21, I'd be signing up for all
So
that.
what do you have to provide?
Your birthday.
Like, well,
No
what
driver's
proof?
license, nothing.
Oh,
Well,
I'm
that's
sure
probably why
like
they're not sending beer.
yeah, I'm sure that like that's here. I can click on the link, but that's the first thing it
beer
takes you to
money.
is like it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it takes you. It doesn't send you actual beer. It sends beer money.
Mhm.
So it's probably like a gift
well,
card
I'll
or.
tell you, I was gonna say, I don't know, but
21st birthdays are, I never thought about
Yeah,
graduations.
it
and 21st
says
birthdays,
beer
yes.
and beyond. Please enter your date of birth, and then it says celebrate responsibly, and then it's and then you just type in your date of birth, and it probably goes on from there.
That's cool. None of us, I think, were into beer when we were 21, right?
No, I didn't start drinking beer until I didn't start drinking period until I was 22, but I think I was on the back side of 22, or let's see.
I could do Bud Light at that time.
I think I was on the
maybe.
back side of 22 when I started drinking Bud Light.
Yeah, I could still do Bud Light. Like that's probably one of my go-tos because it's just a standard beer, standard
I don't
lager.
like beer. The only time I have ever drank a full beer, I remember the first time I drank a full beer because I was very proud of myself and I was already drunk.
What beer?
It was like Bud Light, I think.
Okay.
And it made me super sick because I was super excited that we did it.
Yay!
So no, seriously. You, me, and Jer, we're gonna go to the midnight showing of Rocky Horror at our theater in Chicago.
Right.
And
wait, you drank a beer then?
Mm-hmm. So, because you have to order one item, and you guys always had no issue ordering a beer because you guys like beer. Well, at the theater, the beers are like $7 or $8, so I mean they're ridiculous. And you couldn't order any food because it was too late because we went to a midnight showing, so you had to order like a drink.
Oh.
And so I would always order like the cheapest beer, and then you guys would drink it because I was like, everybody needs to order something. That's just the way it worked. And I just decided, Jared and I had taken a few shots beforehand, and I was getting a nice buzz. So then we went down the street to the Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
And I was like, fine, you guys, you know what? I think I'm going to drink my beer. And I was already feeling it, and I was already drunk-ish. So I actually drank a whole entire beer, and I just remember afterwards going, Josh, look, I did it. I drank a whole entire beer.
You had to be so happy about it.
And then we got in the car, we drove home, and I got to the bathroom, and I threw it all off.
I told the story about the time when Alex was throwing up in the Steak and Shake cup, right?
Oh, probably.
And she was pouring it out the window, filling him up.
We were on the freeway. We couldn't pull over.
Why didn't you just hang out the window?
We were on the freeway going like 70 miles an hour.
He could have slowed down.
It was hilarious.
If I would have like thrown up and stuck my head out the window, it would have just flown everywhere.
You got it all over the door.
Either way, it was on the side of the door anyway.
That's probably safe. But I've done the hang out the window.
Yeah.
I had drank like one of those big ass bowl margaritas that were like this big.
That reminds me of Van Wilder when the kids puke out the windows of the bus.
Oh, yeah. There was absolutely no underage drinking.
No, that was just bad. I had nothing to throw up in, and there's always usually some kind of bag, and the only thing I could think of was to throw up in the cup. What do? I still need to throw up in the cups filling up.
It's like Harry and Lloyd when they're in the
yes! He's peeing in the beer bottle.
I'm spilling it up.
What are you, a camel?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
yeah, there we go.
That's Keystone. Wow. Can't believe we turned that into a whole drinking story.
Yeah.
That's some fun stuff.
Do you want to do one of the segments?
Yeah, what do you want to go into?
Let's talk the movie club.
Movie club. So what the movie club is, every single week we pick a movie to watch. All three of us will watch it. At least 1/3 of us has not seen it, is the stipulation. And today we are talking about Bad Boys for Life.
Which I saw, but
Yeah.
they had not.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Starring, of course, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, and the other top billed was Vanessa Hudgens and Alexander Ludwig before anybody else.
Joe Pantoliano. Was that how you say his name?
I have it right here. Pantoliano.
I said it right.
It's instead of an O, it's an A.
Okay.
Pantoliano. Yes.
So, which he's back from the first two.
Yeah.
As Captain Howard.
Mm-hmm.
So
spoiler alert.
All spoilers, and yeah. So tell me.
Loved it.
It was good.
I loved it.
I won't say it was amazing.
No, I thought it was good. I liked it a lot.
I would say I thought 3.
Can I tell you what made it for me?
I can guess.
What?
Wait. No, go ahead.
I know who, but I'm just gonna.
Reggie.
Reggie made it for me.
He was literally on screen for 10
I know,
seconds.
but that's like one of my favorite parts. Of, is it Bad Boys 2?
Yes.
Yes. That is like one of my favorite parts besides the fish.
That's like a minute scene, though.
I know, but it is hilarious.
But and
the first time you see it, she's holding the baby, and she's like, "We named him
after him,"
and he was just
Martin
like,
Lawrence, yeah.
I didn't even hear what he said. Josh had to tell me because I was like, "It's fucking Reggie. It's the same guy."
Marcus.
What does he say?
He's like,
oh,
I
yeah,
want to
man.
name him after you. I hope that's all right.
No, he says like, I thought it was a strong name or something. It's like, still trying to kiss his ass.
The girl is the same girl too.
Oh,
Yes.
is it?
Yes.
They mentioned that in the extra features.
Mhm.
What's even funnier is they actually have the wedding.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
then Reggie marries the daughter.
Megan.
And then so Will Smith stands up and he's like, and you know what, Reggie? Nobody thought you'd
I
never see
love
you again.
that they talked about what they did into.
Yes.
And he stuck around because they gave him a lot of shit.
Yeah, they did.
That was just, I don't know why, but that just made
No,
my day.
that is a great scene.
Yeah.
I think it's the shortest of the three.
Man, I just want to like watch that scene because they
probably
get like the gun out and he's like doing this like we've been back and forth.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm not going back to jail, or I don't remember what all he says.
I just got out of jail. I ain't going back. I ain't going back.
Actually, the first Bad Boys is less than 2 hours.
Really?
Nice.
Mhm. Yeah.
No, I loved like all the action was cool. I really liked all the action
So
scenes.
in the theater when I'm watching it, there's a major character that dies, and we said the spoiler alert, so I'll say it. But
Yeah.
when Captain Howard gets taken out, I was like, oh, holy shit!
I was waiting to see if he was actually gonna die.
Okay,
like
so-
he got shot.
Right.
Here's can I want to say my piece on this.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like a lot of it, to be honest. A lot of the movie.
Why?
Because they were relying on shock factor and nostalgia factor.
They need to look how
Yes.
many years it's been.
I understand, but it was a kind of a cheesy twist for his son to be the killer.
Okay, well, yeah,
and
it is,
suddenly
but-
everyone's okay with it, even though he killed the captain at the end. He's all like, "Hey,
yeah.
he still has the opportunity, or still wants to face his son."
Josh, that's when
after
you go,
all that,
that's when you go, it's a movie.
I had a problem with it.
Okay, well that's when you go. It's
They
a movie.
suddenly made him into a hero when he's the fucking villain.
I know, but it's a movie.
Can I have an issue with this film, or do I have to agree with you?
I'm just saying it's a
I have a
movie.
freaking issue with this film, and
Okay,
that's
that's
my
nice.
issue.
Well,
That
again,
dragged it down pretty heavy for me.
a Bad Boys movie is never gonna be, listed as great cinema. It's meant for fun.
It's
Right.
just like Fast and Furious.
This one was a lot more serious than the other two.
Yeah, I will say there was
It
a lot of
was
like
it was
crying
a lot
parts.
more serious.
Yeah, I gotta say, I was getting really tired
I
of
liked-
Martin Lawrence's bitching and moaning.
I liked like him being all sensitive and whatnot.
He kept it going for too long. I just got a little
See,
sick of it.
I get tired of their bickering in 2, which
Hmm.
they seem to do in every scene.
Well, they did that in every scene in
There's
this one
definitely
too.
a lot less f bombs.
It's way less than 2.
It's more tolerable in this one because it kind of adds to the story
Yeah.
instead of him just being all just tired of it.
Well, and, a good half of the movie, Martin Lawrence isn't even a cop.
Right. Right.
He's just retired.
Yeah.
So Will Smith is doing a lot on his own and with that ammo too.
I like how
Mhm.
he's like, I'm trying to pierce his soul with my words
With
or
my heart.
something.
Soul.
With
yeah.
my heart.
I don't know what he says.
So-
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
He's like, you're not going to turn that other cheek, are you?
Yeah.
I know. There's just a lot of scenes where you could tell they were having fun together. So
It did become a little predictable. I knew it was going to be his son at the towards
I
the
didn't know.
reveal. I was like,
I didn't think.
yeah, he's going to be that. If they're trying to push Will Smith towards having a humanitarian heart,
Because he's been this,
bulletproof.
womanizer.
Yeah, bulletproof womanizer, basically Archer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it kind of laid
Well,
heavy on me. for
And
that.
they explained why he was he never settled down in that scene where he's talking to Martin Lawrence about how he thinks it's his son. Then he
Mhm.
explains about going undercover and falling in love with the woman, and he said, they broke apart,
Right.
and he's been choosing the badge ever since. Is what the line was. So
Kind of a cop out.
Yeah.
But then again, some of this.
pretty easy in a screenplay.
Mhm. Yeah. So for myself personally, it was a good movie. I would watch it again, but I'm giving it a lower score, 6.5 out of 10
Ooh.
for me. Yeah. Just because the entire villain not being a villain at the end really ruined the entire vilification of his son.
Well, I give it like an 8 because I thought like the choreography, the action, like because even afterwards we're like, who the frick directed this? Like,
Yeah, it was too.
freaking Michael Bay is in it, and we're like, oh, Michael Bay
He had no
probably
part
did
in
this.
it.
He had absolutely nothing to do with the
No,
movie other than his cameo.
Yep.
It was
Oh, it was a cameo
two,
too.
it was
yeah.
two brothers that directed it, and they were nobodies.
Yeah, nobody's, and like just like, wow,
It was a fun film. Yeah.
I'll give it an 8 as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
thought it was
But
good.
I remember saying that when this was announced that it was actually being made, I'm like, this isn't going to be good.
No, I was automatically
but
in the same.
it will be
frame.
fun.
It's not. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a terrible film, but I'm saying it's just bad for me. Like,
I think they did a good job to, like,
it kind of felt like two scripts at once for me though, because when they did the reveal that he was his son, it suddenly took away all of your hatred towards him killing the captain and those other men that were part of this whole get up when he was being not even born yet.
Yeah.
So, yep, that's all I had to say about that. But Ammo was a really nice addition. I liked that there were instead of shoving the youth down your throat, they were just another squad. It was nice, having Vanessa Hudgens and stuff.
I really like the big guy.
Alexander Ludwig.
Yes, Alexander Ludwig. He's from. I mentioned that I recognize him from Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. That's right.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, it was. Action shots were really impressive though. Good film as far as that goes.
All right. Well, Brett, you're throwing in.
You're throwing in
So
a week 2.
I'm doing one more just to make up for the time that I was out.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I've had 2 people watch. Cousin Andrew watched this movie and somebody from work, and neither of them really liked it. But I really liked it. So
Great.
I need one final opinion. But this is a Netflix original, and it's called Triple Frontier.
Triple
Okay.
Frontier.
And I think I've mentioned this one to you guys before, but it's got Ben Affleck and Charlie Hunnam are the people you'll recognize.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically about a group of mercenaries that hatch a plan to steal this drug cartel lord's all of his money.
Okay.
Okay.
Triple Frontier.
Triple Frontier on Netflix.
All right. We'll make
We
sure
don't have to
check
worry
that
about
out.
finding it.
Right. That's another thing. Like we're like for a lot of the movies, well, I guess we have to rent this one. I guess we have to rent this one. I guess we have to rent this one.
Speaking of movie club, we do have a comment on YouTube.
Yes. Your sister was stating, learned that her boyfriend has never seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape and As Good as It Gets. Has Brett or I watched any of those?
Negative.
I have seen both.
You've seen both?
Yes.
You really? I didn't think that you've seen As Good as It Gets.
Mhm.
You have?
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson.
Yes. The cover of him is holding a dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's got sunglasses on.
Yes.
Okay, so have you seen either one?
No, he just said no.
Well, I didn't know if he said yes or no to one or both. So.
Negative on both.
Right.
Mm.
No, I've seen him. Jeez.
Okay.
Is it okay for me to see a film?
It's just I don't think I've seen either one of those with you, and they're both great films.
Oh, okay.
Especially What's Eating Gilbert Grape. That was Leo's first film, I believe.
Well, yeah, maybe
One of
his
his
first
first.
starring. Yes. That was in Indiana, right? I believe that was aired in Indiana.
I don't know. I don't think so. I
Anyways,
know it's a good movie.
Yeah, so let's move on from there.
Do you want to just go into the
next thing? What?
our fan topic?
Fan topic. You
Because
want to do that, Brett?
I'm ready
Sure.
for that.
Since we were talking about Michael Bay having a cameo,
That's why I wanted to go into.
you wanted to go into what is your favorite cameo in movies and TV shows? I'm going to show this on our screen. That was a meme that I made up, and Brett obviously has an issue with
Well, I do, but did anybody else understand that or make a comment saying they don't understand that?
No. At least I never saw anything. Alex, do you have anybody that said, hey, funny meme? Or
Did you understand it when you saw it?
So what we're talking about
You did?
for our audio listeners, there's the image that we're showing on our YouTube. It has an image of from Toy Story 4. It has Woody running after Sporky. And there's a trash can in the background, and it has a red circle around it, and it says, if you look closely, Fortnite had a cameo in Toy Story 4. Basically saying Fortnite's trash. Now, that's a major opinion on the fact that Fortnite isn't as fun as most games. It's
To
just
you.
It was just a fun meme. I didn't know you were going to take it so seriously. I have made every single one of ours.
Yeah. But I think it says more to your feelings.
Have you played it?
I haven't,
Okay.
but I have no desire to.
No.
Because I think I would probably feel the same way you do.
You'd probably hate it.
Yeah, you would not like it.
But
Actually, well, there is a survival mode.
there's a lot of games that aren't for me that I would not consider trash.
Okay. No, actually, the actual Fortnite game itself is a campaign where you're facing off. I believe it was against aliens, like an alien invasion, actually, and they just turned it into a battle royale and won the internet.
Yeah.
So we want to talk a little bit about our own cameos first, and there might be some spoilers in these cameos because when we're talking about these things,
Yeah,
might
because
be
there's a few that I
plot
looked up and I was
devices.
like blown away, and I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? That person is
Now,
there?
Brett, you had this topic.
I
What
did.
what was the reason behind it?
I'll get to that. I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite cameos ever, but I'm gonna do it last in the list that I have.
Okay. I have a huge list, but I'm not going to say all of them.
You want to just like go around because I don't want us to repeat.
Yeah, let's go around.
I don't want to like take yours accidentally.
Right.
Or whatever.
So Brett, you start.
So the first one that I always knew, but I never saw it until you guys made me watch this. But Brett Favre was in Something About Mary.
Yes, that's on my
as
list.
Brett Favre.
Yes, that's on my
I
list.
totally recall that too, and that was why I was so shocked you'd never seen the movie.
Yeah.
Because you were such a Brett Favre fan. When, of course, I mean.
Yeah, and he is Brett Favre in the movie.
Yes.
And it's at the very end, right?
It is. Yeah, it's at the very end.
But don't they talk about some guy the whole movie?
They talk about her ex-boyfriend or her.
Being Brett.
Yeah.
Saying Brett and saying, oh, but I'm a Niners fan.
Yeah.
But so do you know that it's Brett Favre?
Yes.
Even before.
Oh well, she says Brett.
She says her
Okay.
boyfriend Brett or her ex or something like.
But you don't
realize it's Brett
think-
Favre. I think until the end.
Yeah.
it shows up.
It's like holy shit. She was dating the top NFL star of the late '90s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, yeah, he was pretty big. Yeah, I'd say pretty big.
mid
in the
90s is when he won the Super Bowl and 3
Well, I
MVPs
think
in
there's
a
something
row.
about Mary came out in '99.
Did it?
I believe so.
Sounds right, actually.
Yeah. All right.
My turn.
Mhm.
Okay. So.
We can't both be drinking water at the same
Sorry.
time.
I've got Matt Damon in Euro Trip.
Oh yes.
Oh, that was on my list. I just forgot to write it
Mine
down.
too. I got that.
I love that cameo.
Now that's the thing. I didn't notice it the first time through.
I did.
You know who?
It's just, I've had so many people go like,
You just reminded me.
I've
of
had
one.
so many people say like, oh, I think I know that person. I'm like, it even
Friggin'
looks
Matt
like
Damon.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, and
He
you know
just
it's
has a
not him
bunch of-
singing.
No, it's not him singing. It's the
Lustra.
the people that sing. Scotty doesn't know.
And the thing is, like, Matt Damon is huge in cameos.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yes,
like,
he's also
he's
in
all
like
over.
he's also in Thor.
Thor Ragnarok.
I really
yes.
liked him because he plays Loki
Mm-hmm. In the play.
in the like it's a play about Thor, and he plays. What's funny in that scene is like he plays Loki, and Chris Hemsworth's brother plays Thor.
Yes.
I don't know which Hemsworth brother it is, but he plays
Hemsworth. That's in Helmsworth.
whatever Hemsworth's brother. Sorry, it's like me trying to say that
It's
one word.
probably Liam. Wait,
Philanthropist.
there's more than one, right?
What?
There's more than one Hemsworth brother.
Yes, there's
Yes.
Luke and there's Liam.
Yeah,
It's Luke.
And
then.
there's actually a fourth.
Yeah.
He's not a star.
right.
He does
Unless
regular things.
Liam was in the second Expendables movie.
Independence Day.
Independence Day.
And he's
The
also,
second Independence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's also
Crap.
in Hunger Games.
Yeah. Okay, Josh, your turn.
Yeah, I've got. I mean, as much as I dislike the guy, Bill Murray, he's in Zombieland and
Right.
Dumb and Dumber 2.
Oh, you know what? I don't.
He plays
I don't
he
remember
plays
much
a
about
guy in the
Dumb and Dumber
lab suit when they're talking about I believe it's in their apartment about the worm store.
Really?
Yes. You hear his voice. He talks.
Okay.
I looked
don't-
it up. I was
alright,
like,
I don't
oh, Bill
remember that
Murray
one.
is in that.
No, but
Okay.
I do like his cameo in Zombieland.
Yes,
Just
yes.
because it's just funny.
Right. And speaking of, I'm surprised your movie choice wasn't Zombieland Double Tap because we just watched that trailer.
I know. It'll be on the list though.
So that was one of mine.
That's yours.
My next one is at the end of Apollo 13. Jim Lovell is actually shaking Tom Hanks' hand as I believe he's an admiral on the aircraft carrier that they land on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that was really cool.
Alex loves Apollo 13
I do.
Great. It's
It's
probably
really,
my favorite Tom Hanks movie.
over Forrest Gump.
Probably. Yeah.
Really?
I don't know if it's my favorite Tom Hanks movie.
Ooh. That's
Again,
a good question there.
Apollo
Favorite
13
Tom
is one of
Hanks.
those that I can just stop and watch at any time.
Yeah.
Like, if it's on,
Mhm.
I can just watch it. Forrest Gump, I don't know if I can.
Maybe Toy Story is gonna be my favorite Tom Hanks film.
That doesn't.
I don't.
What
know.
are you saying? What?
I don't know. There's a difference between live action and animated.
I
Tom
still
Hanks.
see Tom Hanks in Woody. Think about it. I mean,
Yeah,
his
but it's
entire
like,
action.
when I think of a Tom Hanks movie, like I think of live action, him. In
My
the flesh.
God, I can't have an
I'm
opinion on
so
anything
you.
today.
Hey, Brett's back, man. Brett's back. No, I really like Castaway. Like,
Yeah.
I think he did a really good job.
I've
In
never
Castaway.
seen Castaway.
Ooh.
I was actually thinking about watching that recently too.
Me
That's
too.
got to be going on my list now.
Me too. That's
You did a really good
one.
job.
Yep.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Okay. One of my favorites that I didn't even. This is one that went right over my head until I saw the credits, and I looked over at Josh, and I was like, "Was that? Wait, he was in this movie?"
I know who you're gonna say.
Yes, Mike Myers in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes.
And what's great about that one
He's
is
playing Wayne.
he's-
isn't
he's not
He's
playing.
playing a
he's
record producer.
the record
Okay.
producer that did not produce Bohemian Rhapsody,
he? Right.
Yep.
and which is probably one of the biggest fails of his life.
Yes.
But what's funny is like he totally says the line like he's like, this is not something that teenagers are gonna bang their heads to in a car or something, which reference back to Wayne's World where they're in the car playing Bohemian Rhapsody, which is why everybody knows the headbang part.
That's why I laughed in theater, and you're looking over like
oh, I don't get it because his makeup is so good.
you were so like.
I was
oh.
I was just in awe for like the whole movie.
I got
So,
another one that's really good.
but no, that was like probably one of my top favorite ones, just because I get that reference and
Yeah.
it comes back to me as a child, and I was like, oh my god! And then we watched it again, and I was like, now I see it.
So I'm gonna say one, and Brett's never seen this movie, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't really pertain to the plot. Glenn Close in Hook.
That was the one that I told you that I looked up, and I was like, there's no way that's Glenn
Yes.
Close, and I'm even looking at it.
Yes.
Can you pull it up so Brett can see
I will.
it?
Yes, and this won't matter to the plot of Hook, even though you
No,
haven't
no.
seen Hook.
No, this has nothing. It's a very small cameo when you first get to meet Hook and get to see how not serious he is, but how that's Glenn Close. Do you remember that? They throw
I do
that guy in the
remember
box
that.
and they put the scorpions
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
That's Glenn Close.
I'm gonna move this over to our YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one that blew my mind that I was talking about before the podcast. And he starts like crying and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's I did not realize that was a cameo.
Yeah, so Glenn Close playing a pirate on Hook's ship,
Yeah,
and
that's a great movie.
yeah, getting put in the boo box.
The Boo Box, that's
Yep,
right. That's what
the
it's called.
scorpion box.
The Scorpion Box.
Yeah,
But
you
what
can
happened?
see it.
What happened? Like, what did he do? He like betrayed him somehow.
Betrayed Hook, yes,
Yeah.
but it was gonna be Peter Pan getting nailed instead of him.
Yeah.
But he happened to have betrayed Hook at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's about
But I
it.
was like, I looked at that like on like the top so many cameos that you would have missed or whatever. I was looking at a list and I was like, oh look, that's a scene from Hook, and I clicked on it. It said Glenn Close. I was like, BS, that's not Glenn Close. Yeah, but makeup is really good. Like you can only see it in like the eyes.
I like
That's
that you
it.
got really excited, Brett, and you had to write one down.
Oh, yeah. Before I say it, I want to talk about the comment because it's incorrect.
Dan Aykroyd in Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It is Temple of Doom, where Dan Aykroyd plays.
Did you
just
correct
my father?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm positive because
100%?
he's the guy that arranged the flight for out of whatever country they're in that the plane ends up going down.
All right, I'm gonna type in Dan Aykroyd, Indiana Jones,
Bam!
Temple of
Right
Doom.
there.
Oh my gosh. That is wow. Yep.
Put it on the screen.
It's Jesus.
Oh,
Let me
man.
get to it.
Oh,
my-
yeah, there he is.
Oh wow, that
Let me
really
see if I
is.
can find a
I
bigger
guess I
image.
don't.
I
I
hope
didn't
that's big enough.
recognize that. Huh? I didn't know that
Madam,
he
it's
was
the
in
best
that.
I could do on such short notice.
Wow.
That was one of his lines.
All right, let me drag this over. That's the one thing I just gotta get better at. But yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, yeah, I did not know that he was in this movie.
I hated Temple of Doom.
What?
Yo, the worst one.
It's better than
No, I'd watch
Fourth.
Crystal Skull
no, it's
over
No.
Temple of Doom.
No.
Sorry,
no.
I cannot take the actress. I can't take her voice. I can't take her face. I can't
Okay,
take
well, I
anything.
can't take what's her
You're talking
face
about
in
Kate Capshaw?
What?
You're talking about Kate Capshaw?
Sure.
whatever her
That
name
one
is.
right there. Right?
Yes.
No, she.
Okay, I would take her over the girl in the lady,
What?
the lady, the bad girl in.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Kate
It-
Blanchett?
Yes.
Okay.
I love her as an
She looks
actress. I think she's
terrible.
great, but everything
she's
about
not
her
good as
in
a
that
Russian,
movie,
no.
everything about her in that movie was horrible.
Yep.
Steven Spielberg actually married Kate Capshaw after working with her.
Yes. Family Guy made a joke about that.
Yeah.
Lady only in movie because she humpy directed. That's what it was.
That's for?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
All right, my next one.
Yes.
Couple TV ones now.
Okay.
Bruce Willis was in an episode of That 70s Show as the club director, and Kelso interviews with him.
I don't remember Bruce Willis.
I don't remember Bruce.
That 70s show at all.
Pull it up.
All right.
Pull it up. You might as well just have you like Google up right over here.
Bruce Willis.
That's
okay.
Right there, yeah. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know
He's
this.
like, he
That's
bites
right.
down with his toothpick.
That's right.
Let me see if I can get a good photo. I guess that's the best one right there.
Yep, that one right there.
Wow.
Man, that was.
He looks like he's actually enjoying himself.
Oh, it was a really funny scene.
Well, he doesn't really look like he enjoys himself at all
not anymore.
in
does
any
he?
of his films. Yeah, like I was watching something about what was it? It was now I lost my train of thought. I was watching something about I'll come back to it.
Okay.
One just real quick one. They had that wrestling episode in That 70s Show, and Dwayne Johnson played Rocky Johnson.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, I
which
do
is
remember that.
His father, of course. And he made a comment about he has a son.
Yeah.
And one day his son's going to be the most electrifying man in wrestling entertainment.
His daughter just signed with WWE.
Yeah.
I think that she should have gone elsewhere first. Established herself somewhere else.
Maybe.
WWE is not doing too well. They're getting in trouble with a lot of
She
stuff.
went to NXT
No, I think she should have gone to AEW
or that.
first.
Anywho.
Yes.
Mine?
Yes.
Okay, so for my next one, well, since you took one already. Okay, well, speaking of Wayne's World, really just
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper.
That was a good one.
Alice Cooper in Wayne's World. Only because it's really funny because he's like
Speaking your mic, Alex.
I have this boom here. No, it's really funny. I like the scene where they get to go backstage and meet Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper is on stage. He's like this devil worshiper, and he's like this like.
Isn't he also in That 70s Show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is
but
Ted-
like he
Ted
just looks
Nugent?
like this
Yeah.
like. He kind of looks like Rob Zombie. Like, he just looks like this guy he's super scary. Well, then they go in the back, and then they go and meet him, and he's like this chill, like, every kind of, like, laid-back dude. Like, see, like, meeting you or me.
Rob
and then
Zombie is the most
he's very
chill dude
intellectual. Like, he knows a lot of stuff. He talks about, like, the history of Wisconsin or wherever they're from and whatnot, and talking about, like, the Indians and whatnot. And they're like, wow, this is weird. Like, he's like, we thought you were gonna be like this cool guy, and he's like just sitting back like, yeah, I just put on this performance, but I'm Alice Cooper high.
Right.
Like, I don't know, I really liked it. But yeah, Alice Cooper. Oh, and then of course, like, I really liked the other band that's on there. Aerosmith is on there. Well, I mean, a lot of bands are on there, but Aerosmith is awesome too.
Aerosmith was never on That 70s Show.
No, not That 70s Show.
Oh,
She went back to Wayne's World.
I got you.
Wayne's World.
Because you said he wasn't, and Ted Nugent was as well.
That 70s Show, yeah. I got Elon Musk in Iron Man 2.
Yes, I have that one down too. I did not see that, and then
He plays himself.
He plays himself talking
right before
to
the race.
and he talks. Yeah, and he's talking to Iron Man.
He's talking to Robert Downey Jr.
I had no idea.
Yeah, Tony Stark, right in the restaurant.
And
or whatever.
he says something too about like
He's talking about he wants to talk to him about electric flying airplanes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that on like the list of cameos you might have missed, and I was like, really, Elon Musk is in there?
But we recently watched through those movies. We need to go back through all the Marvel movies again. I want to do it one more time. One big run through. Why not? Have you were doing it for a while.
No, well, very short, but now would be the time because you can stream them all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you should.
Now it'll never happen because I will lose Steam.
Psh, pathetic.
It's like 27 of them.
Pretty close.
Yeah. It's in the 20s.
It's made up a number too.
Probably.
It's
I'm
in the.
Pretty sure it's not 30, but it ain't far.
It's in the 20s.
I can count at least 10.
What?
That line.
He doesn't know.
It's in the 20s.
Yeah.
How
many letters in the alphabet?
In the alphabet. It's in the 20s. It's from like one of your favorite movies.
We're the Millers.
Oh yeah.
No regrets, sir.
That's not one of my favorite movies. I just really like it.
Oh, well, whatever. It's one of your whatever.
The fireworks.
Okay, so
That one makes
wait,
me
Brett.
laugh.
That means it's your turn.
Yes.
Oh, this is my last one, unless I think of one randomly.
Yeah,
but
I think we should just do.
this
one
is
more
why I
each.
came up with this topic. So everybody knows, or you guys know, and anybody that's listening to this show has probably heard me say that my favorite show of all time is the Andy Griffith Show.
Yeah.
Well, there was this show on in the 90s called Step by Step. And it was not part of the TGIF lineup. Well, Suzanne Summers played the wife and mother in Step by Step.
Mm-hmm.
Suzanne Summers was also in a show called Three's Company.
Yes.
Don Knotts who played Barney Fife in the Andy Griffith Show, was Mr. Furley in Three's Company.
Yeah.
Don Knotts played an old deputy in Step by Step. The episode was the husband, Patrick Duffy, his name was Frank. He was a construction worker and he was renovating this toy store. Well, he had the key and he forgot to get his son a present. So the couple goes to the toy store to basically get this present on Christmas Eve. So Don Knotts, plays this cop who's walking by and see that they're at the register where they're paying for this stuff and he thinks they're robbing him. So he comes in as Barney Fife.
That's awesome.
Only he's 65 years old and he arrests him, and he's all shaky like Barney Fife was, and he gets him in the toy store. There's a scene when Patrick Duffy's like, look, and he looks at his name badge. He's like, look, Deputy Fife, and he goes, that's Fief. Fife would be F-I-F-E. This is F-I-E-F.
Yes.
It's like the perfect. He's playing the same exact character. It was just great.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it.
I love it when like actors, they just come in as this role for a quick short period of time. Like we were talking about the Jay and Silent Bob reboot film, and
which has nothing but
just
cameos. Just mention the
everywhere.
Movie. Everywhere.
My favorite of that was Matt Damon's.
Yeah.
Even though he was in there just portraying his character that he portrayed in Dogma for like 30 seconds. That's it.
Yep.
That's all it was. And he just talked about it for just 1 second.
The king of cameos has got to be Adam Sandler movies because he puts all of his friends in them.
Or Stan Lee was.
Maybe they're not. Yes, Stan Lee. Of the actual doing them.
What's funny about the Stan Lee one is I was going down like the list and stuff, and at the bottom was Stan Lee every Marvel movie. Was how it was titled. I mean,
Sandler, he puts his friends in his movies, and maybe they're not big enough to know, but if you watch any of the Sandler movies, you're like, there's his friends. There's his friend.
Yes.
There's his friend.
Yeah.
But every single one that he's actually has like as the main role, you know them as from somewhere else, of course, like most of anybody. So, Alex, did you have one more?
Speaking of Adam Sandler movies, Bob Barker.
Yes.
He was your fave?
He's one of my favorite ones in Happy Gilmore, just because he's just got funny lines. You get to hear him curse.
Yeah, you do.
Well, and you could say Chris Farley in Billy Madison, but he was Sandler's friend, so
right.
He just got a role. I mean,
Chris Farley he did some cameos he didn't even expect.
He was in Dirty Work.
I don't remember him in Dirty Work.
Very small role. He was the guy that got his nose bit off by a Saigon whore.
That's right. Oh man. Okay, so I got one more here. Johnny Depp in 21 Jump Street.
I saw that one on the list too, and I was like, it's a funny movie, but he comes in at the end,
right?
Like you don't know.
But he starred in the TV show, so him showing up in the movie,
kind of like
But he was in the movie the whole time.
I know, but you don't know.
No, you don't.
You don't know.
It was a really good reveal at the end.
Well, and you talk about 21 Jump Street, Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill played Green Lantern and Superman in the Lego movie.
They did.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So.
I just had like a few more. I'm just gonna mention.
Okay.
Because I thought they were funny, but Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder.
Oh, with Les Grossman.
Yes.
With the hairy arms and big.
Yes.
Big hairy arms.
There was that. Here's one that you might not have known of from Hook as well. Carrie Fisher and George Lucas.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
The scene where they're about to go to Neverland, and while they're flying, she's Tinkerbell sprinkling like the fairy dust over people, and they're like people start rising and stuff. So all right, well you don't know the movie, but you know the scene, don't you? So they're about to go.
I can't even see anything.
Oh my God, hold on.
Alex doesn't have her screen brightness up.
I don't have my screen brightness up.
Did you not plug your phone in again?
No, I don't recall that.
Yeah, I'm not.
See, I know that movie like the back of my hand. And so anyway, so there's a scene where they're about to travel to Neverland, and as Tinkerbell and him are going, she sprinkles some fairy dust on the way to. Oh yeah, you can see it in there. She's sprinkling some fairy dust.
I'm not remembering that.
A couple on the bridge were hugging. Well, you can't. There's not a zoomed in picture of it, but apparently Carrie Fisher and George Lucas are the couple that is like hugging on the bridge, and they start floating up from the fairy dust.
Cool.
No, I'm not remembering that at all.
Yeah, there was that, and then there was and then I'm just gonna mention it because I mean not a lot of people know him, but
You screenshot all your stuff.
well yeah I do. My my favorite second favorite person in like the whole world had 3 cameos that I know of.
Go ahead.
Chester Bennington.
Oh yeah, he was in Crank.
He was in Crank and Crank 2.
And Saw.
And he was in Saw.
Yep, Saw 7.
Mhm.
Wow.
He was in Saw 7.
Yeah.
And he died. A really nasty death.
Oh, yeah, that was really gross.
What's funny is they were interviewing him. They're like, "Can you tell us if he died?" He's like, "Nope." But yeah.
All right, so
that
we
was
have
a really good topic, by the way.
We have some people that on social media that have been talking
we
to
gotta-
us,
we
our
gotta-
comments. We have to get to that too,
Gotta get
Alex.
to everyone else.
I got Facebook. If you've got
And there's one more comment on
on YouTube, yes. I see Trump in Home Alone.
Home
That
Alone 2.
Home Alone 2.
That was one that I pointed out later on in life, and Alex was like, "There's no way." And I was like, "Yeah, it's him right there. Boom."
Mm.
And then Alex's mom actually commented on our Facebook saying, "One that I can remember is Sean Connery showing up at the end of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves." Yes, he played King Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You haven't seen Prince of Thieves, have you? Have you seen, other than the Disney, you haven't seen any other Robin Hood?
No, you've seen Men in Tights, haven't you?
No.
Oh my
Wow.
god. We're
Alex,
back onto a list of movies Brett hasn't seen.
yeah. Alex, you had some on Instagram, right?
Yes, actually, I mean, I have one on Facebook that I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
Here we go. So this one's for my dad, which I thought was funny because my mom and my dad said the exact same thing. So my dad said Sean Connery in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, 1991. He was on set watching men filming, and the director wrote him into a scene on the spot. He played King Richard and was not shown in the end credits.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like on the spot he got.
Literally what I just said.
Yeah, I know. I'm just repeating it. But yeah, that's all I got.
Not on Instagram? No. Okay. That was a good topic, though. I thought that was a good one. We really went into depth on that one.
Can we share this week's topic then?
Yeah.
Was there no more comments?
No.
No, that's it.
Nope. Yeah.
Do you remember what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you did.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so when we were talking about the kid who was driving the vehicle, he was being babysat by his how old?
16.
16-year-old. We were wondering, like this would be next week's fan topic. How old do you think a child should be before they're left alone?
Mm-hmm. And I was trying to think
I'll
about,
reword it a little bit better, of course.
Like yeah, like what age, or you can just ask what age. How old were you when you were
when you were
alone
when you were left at home
for the first time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I always had older siblings, so I can definitely go into like.
See, and I was the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Brett, you're the youngest. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're the middle. I'm the oldest. He's the youngest. So we can kind of see like.
But for some reason, you and Brett seem to have the same freaking opinion on everything.
Well, I think we should share like how old we were when we were left at home that we can remember, at least as young as we can remember, and then how old we think. Being adults now, should we have been left at home that young? And would we do that today? I guess we would give you a 3-parter. All right. So that's going to be next week's fan topic.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to move into, Brett?
Let's do your new thing.
Okay, so I have a new
let's do
new segment. Now, I'm going to make sure that I limit myself because I have a lot of what I'm going to be saying here. So
but you're going to tell everybody where you...
Yes, I probably be the last thing.
Okay. Well, this segment right here is something I'm going to start doing every now and then. It's just going to be another one of our, hey, Brett has the word, or the would you rather?
Either or.
Either or.
Would you rather? Brett has this thing called Would You Rather.
Same thing.
That would actually, that would
Same
be like
thing.
a good one though, Would You Rather.
Yeah. And then Alex, you have the millennial slang. Mine is white people love saying.
Where'd you get this?
I got this from a TikTok. I don't know the guy's name.
I don't know, but we've watched like a few of his videos, and it just makes me pee my pants.
Now this isn't from him entirely. These are
these are just
these are from all over the internet and ones that I've been recalling. So I'm not gonna say where I got them all from, but I have a lot, but I'm only gonna do a few. So, like for example, here's probably one of the most relatable ones. White people love saying, "Well, someone's not happy when they hear a baby crying."
I say that one like all the time.
White people love saying, I loosened it up for you, when asking someone else easily opening a jar. That was fast, after someone leaves and comes back. And then in addition to that one
is like friggin'
Like,
just a reflex.
Yes. White people love saying, I'm not getting far without these, after forgetting their keys.
I think I say that a lot.
White people love saying, at least we got a free car wash after it rains.
That's me.
Stupid.
I know, that's totally me.
Because your car is actually dirtier after it rains.
White people love saying, we really needed it after it rains.
I think that one's another just reflex.
Yeah.
White people love saying, what's the damage after receiving the check?
Okay. I have a funny story about that.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'll say that, but because I remember an episode of Andy Griffith when he gets a haircut and he says, Floyd, what's the damage, Floyd?
I think that's where like everyone got it then.
Maybe that's
I think
where
it
everybody
might have
got it.
started there.
Maybe.
White people love saying, we came at the right time as the line grows longer behind them at any establishment.
Yep.
White people love saying, okay, let's take a silly one when taking a group photo. That's Alex.
Yeah, that's me.
White people love saying, fancy meeting you here, when they run into someone they know.
It's funny, I actually used that one today.
White people love saying, knock knock, out loud instead of actually knocking.
Oh.
You never had somebody
No.
walk through a door, knock knock.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I don't think that one
Uh-huh.
says like as common, I guess.
White people love saying, get these away from me after eating half a bag of chips.
I do that like every day. I'll have like one donut and be like, take them away.
White people love saying, it's not the heat that gets you, it's the humidity.
Yes, that's like everyone in Fort Wayne. Everyone.
Yep.
White people love saying, see you next year on
On New Year's Eve.
God, that one's terrible.
All right, got a last one here for the day. White people love saying, white people, I'm going to start over.
Don't mess it up.
White people love saying, I'm just going to squeeze right past you here, buddy, when making their way through a crowd.
Yes, I say that. I say that all the time at work.
So that's our
All the
segment.
time.
White people love saying.
I love
Oh.
watching people that like, especially I don't know the guy's name on TikTok, but the way that he laughs and stuff
Yeah.
while he's saying them, like
He's just so
he's
wholesome.
generally, yeah, he's just so wholesome, and these are the funniest things at that time right now for him, and it's just so funny watching him read them.
Yeah, so that was 15 of them. I have 45
All
of them,
right.
so we'll just
No.
split them up
Those are
from
so
time
funny.
to time.
I feel like we should do some trivia.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been a minute.
It's been a minute.
We gotta think of something here.
What do you mean for today?
As far as trivia.
Oh.
No.
It may just be random.
Yeah. Do we have anything else you wanted to touch on before we do our plugs or
Um,
anything? I need to drink some more. Man, I just like.
Well,
my
just
throat's
because
so dry.
I want it off the board, TikTok boobs.
Oh, TikTok boobs.
Well, we were mentioning TikTok anyway, so it's kind of a good segment.
Yeah.
Or
Okay. So,
segue.
Josh, I don't know if you've seen any of these. But there is a TikTok challenge that is show your breastfed baby your boobs challenge, and then record their
What?
reaction. Well, they're not seeing your
Okay, hold on a
boobs.
second.
So I am a woman and I breastfeed my child.
Yes.
Okay. So my challenge is to pretty much flash my child who's breastfeeding and record their reaction. And if you haven't seen the videos, they are hilarious because
So
they
it's like
go
a
from
baby's reaction.
baby's reaction to like, oh, like it's feeding time kind of
Oh,
thing.
they get excited.
They get excited, and a lot of them
Okay.
like do this.
Oh. Okay, I'm getting it now. I'm
If
getting
you've
it
not
now.
seen, like,
You
any of
really
these
confused
videos,
me the way you said
It's
it.
just it's one of those challenges, and it's called time to hashtag drop them out.
Drop them out.
Drop them out.
Oh.
So if you look that up like on YouTube,
Well,
they're either like smiling or they put their hands out like to like they're gonna squeeze, or they look like this.
So confused that
They
I don't know
just
what's
they're
going
just
on.
kind of like in awe, like look, it's
you-
food time.
you shared a TikTok that was hilarious.
Which one? The Friends one?
Yeah.
That is probably, in my opinion, one of the funniest TikToks I've ever seen. Just because of Joey's reaction, like it's a naked man and he's watching. He's in only a towel around his waist and he's
Yeah.
watching Friends episode, and he opens up his towel to the girls and they go, oh my god! And then he closes his towel, and then it hands over to Joey, and he flashes
Well,
Joey.
he's grinning at first, and he's like, gets wide-eyed.
And Joey's reaction is hilarious because he opens up the towel to Joey, and Joey's eyes like about pop out. He goes, "Oh my god!" And the guy like nods and walks away. Like, "Yep."
No, I'm not seeing it. I was hoping to see if I could just find like a GIF of
I
it.
wish I was creative like that.
No, that was seriously like I've watched that one so many times because it's funny every single
Whenever I
time.
see like someone make an image or do a TikTok, I'm like, man, I could have done that.
Exactly.
It's like, I know that's so easy. That's so simple. Why didn't I think of that? But Rob's actually been getting so into TikTok. He wants me and Alex to join him in on a. We have to actually respond to him about that.
Yeah, I know he wants.
We
to
should
do a
probably do
TikTok.
that.
So this isn't about TikTok, but
okay.
have you seen those videos of the Zoom classes where all the students like do something and the teacher's like, what is going on?
Andy's coming and they all drop. Yes, I've seen it. Or like they all do like a wave and
they pass
the pencil, yes, and it's all going through.
That's hilarious.
Because we were talking about when we were on Zoom, we're like, oh, it's like we're in the Brady Bunch.
It looks like you're in the Brady Bunch because Josh's mom was like looking up, and I was like, well, look over, and it was like she's looking over at like.
They like, I'm sure we can find it after, but they all start like dancing all at the same time.
Yes. And the teacher's like, what is going on?
No,
who's playing the music? You're not supposed to be playing music.
There was one like TikTok or whatever, and I don't know if it was real or if it was staged or not, but there was one that we watched. It was a Zoom meeting for school or something.
Yeah.
And the kid didn't realize he didn't have his mic muted. And he was like,
oh, yeah, you just kept on
He was screaming at his mom.
Yes.
Like, you're going to interrupt Mrs. Blah, blah, blah. Like, and it was like, it seemed really intense. Like he was going to get grounded or something. He was like, shut up. And then the teacher just goes, everyone please mute your mics.
Yes.
And it was like, I don't think he realized his mic wasn't muted.
Right before we do our plugs here, I want to just make a quick announcement of a video game that got announced that I'm really excited for. Paper Mario: The Origami King. It's coming to the Switch in July. I am so excited about that. Nintendo just did an out of the blue announcement about that. I got a reminder.
There's also another announcement that came out today.
Are you talking about The Mandalorian?
No.
I got one too.
Okay, so let's go around the table.
Season 2 Umbrella Academy.
Yes.
July 31st.
Yes.
And I'm very excited about that because I love that show.
Klaus.
I can't wait for Klaus. I saw him and my heart throbbed a little bit because I thought
he has some long hair.
I know, but like he's like I don't know, for some reason it's just the dudes with the eyeliner. I don't know. It's like the
You're into the emo look.
It's like the emo guy. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And he's British, isn't he? Like he has an accent. That just tops it off. It's just like I saw him in the trailer and I was like, Klaus.
You wouldn't get it,
sorry.
Brett. It's
not.
No. What do you got, quick?
Oh, right after the show last week, Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remastered.
Oh yeah.
I never played them.
You didn't?
No.
I did because they were on
64,
PS1 and 64.
Mm-hmm.
I played it.
The games afterward
yeah.
were not very good.
Nintendo 64. That's the shirt I'm wearing.
Right.
Well, not necessarily. IGN did an article today that you could have made a downhill skate slope with the reviews.
Sales. Yeah.
It was the reviews, not the sales.
Probably the sales.
They didn't mention Ride on there. Tony Hawk Ride.
That was the one where you bought the board. That bombed completely.
Yeah. Apparently there was a sequel to it.
It didn't work.
So the reason why I was bringing up Tony Hawk last week, I was watching a documentary of the whole series.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I sent you that article that Bruce Willis was starred in a video game. That's a cameo in a video game, basically. Yeah. Like he was the star of the video game called Apocalypse. Came out for the PlayStation 1. Yeah, and you didn't know anything about that. I didn't either. But they took all the assets from that and brought it into Tony Hawk Pro Skater because it was made by Neversoft.
And what I did read is that they're actually the roster of skaters they're going to be aged.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So look up how old Tony Hawk is. He's got to be.
He's got to be up
50.
there.
He's got. I'm trying to think of how old he was. Yeah, he's got to be in his 50s because he was like maybe in his 20s.
68 is when he was born.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were going to say he's 68 years old.
He's 52.
Yeah, so yeah, he's 52.
Yeah.
You did? Really?
What?
My dad just said I met Tony Hawk in Fort Wayne many years ago.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
What?
I remember you saying that. The early 2000s, I would watch the X Games and the skateboarding and
when did he do the 900?
motocross stuff. So like Travis Pastrana. Pastrami? I think so. I was thinking of pastrami.
2011.
No, that's not when it happened, Alex.
No, it was like 2001 or something.
They added it into Tony Hawk Pro Skater because he did the 900.
He landed it.
Yeah, and that's
It took
what
a lot
The
of
friggin' crowd
repeats.
went crazy.
We watched it.
Because
Yeah,
he
we
tried
watched
it
it.
like 10 times
Probably.
in a row.
Yeah,
And
if
he
you watch the
finally hits
sweating.
it.
The video is like a half an hour long.
Yeah.
Like you have to go
Yeah.
to like the end to actually
MTV
see
did
it.
the X Games. Yep,
Yeah.
I remember that.
And he just he was getting pissed too. He's like, I almost got it.
And
One more
like,
time.
everybody wanted him to get it, so they just
Yeah.
let him go as far as I know.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
he
they
just kept
normally
going.
just give you one try, wouldn't they?
I thought you had a timer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but
Yeah.
it's Tony Hawk, and he was like, one more
Exactly.
time,
He
one
was
more time.
already like the best skateboarder on the planet.
yes.
Yeah.
So I would probably check this out. I don't know how much I'd pay for it since
I'm
I've
getting
never
it.
played them before,
I'm
but
getting
I
it.
wouldn't mind checking this out.
See, I would like Crazy Taxi to come back.
They actually had it for free on Steam.
You're kidding.
I'm
Well,
not kidding.
and
I didn't
it's-
get it in
I
time.
don't know if it's been on Games for Gold because I'm pretty sure I own it.
Crazy Taxi?
I bought it
think
on the
so.
360.
like the
app.
original Crazy Taxi.
So you have it.
I own it.
There was also like the one that was like Crazy Taxi, but it was The Simpsons.
Yes, Hit and Run.
Yeah, I like playing that. Like that was at the it was like at an arcade or something. It was at like the Roller Dome or something, and I
Right.
liked playing that one.
Did you ever play the skate games?
No, I was turned off with skateboarding games after Tony Hawk.
I say I've only played
I
played
played
this,
1 and 2
I played the Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like the original one on the 64.
on the blue cartridge.
And then I played there was like a I don't remember what it's called, but it was the ski slope one, the
SSX?
the snowboarding one.
1080?
Maybe that's what it was. But that
I
one was
had-
really cool. You went down and you did tricks.
I
and
had-
64
stuff,
had
and-
both of them.
Well, there was SSX Tricky,
Mhm.
and then they redid it on the 360.
hmm
And then there was 1080 snowboarding, which I loved. I had that on 64.
I could do the combinations on Tony Hawk so well. I was so good at it with the 64 controller.
I played the first skate and the second skate. Never played Skate 3, but they were all right.
Those were more real. Like
Yeah.
the Tony Hawk ones were meant to be
More
a lot
arcade.
more arcade-like, yes. But the
Mm.
the thing is, I was turned off with getting this 1 and 2. But if you pre-order it, you get the demo of the first, the warehouse,
Oh,
which
really?
is the most memorable.
Yeah, yeah, the warehouse one.
But I don't know because the HD that came out in 2010 or 12, one of the two, it was in between there. It wasn't very good. It was pretty bad.
I remember what you're talking about, and I do remember it did not. It was hyped up pretty big, and it just never.
Yeah.
It did not do well.
Are you caught up with the Mandalorian?
No.
You better get there.
Yeah, I know.
Did you read the casting?
Something about Boba Fett? And,
Oh no! Well, that's not all. So Rosario Dawson got cast for
okay.
season 2. Tamira Morrison, who plays Jango Fett in
Okay.
episode 2
Attack of the Clones.
and episode 3, played all of the stormtroopers. Yes, he got cast for Boba Fett. And just announced today, Timothy Olyphant.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
So, your
I like
boy.
him. Yep.
What? What?
Who?
What?
Who?
Timothy Olyphant?
Mm.
Really? The villain from Die Hard 4.
And Justified.
She doesn't watch that. Holy
The
crap.
Crazies.
Oh, yeah, she didn't like
Would you
that.
just like pull a picture?
Oh my
please?
god.
I'm horrible with names. I know the name, but I'm not putting a face.
Scream
Scream 2.
The diet.
Oh, okay. I know who it is.
Sing
Scream 2.
Cleary to diet.
Yeah, Santa Claus. Yeah, you could have just said that one.
I didn't get that until I saw his
alright.
face.
That's where I know him from. Wow, he's getting old.
Well, yes, but he's always had that salt and pepper look.
Oh,
No,
Gone
he
in 60
hasn't.
seconds.
I barely. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I would have
yeah.
known it from that one too.
Yep. Really?
No, but Santa Clear to diet. I would have.
Oh my gosh.
I would have known that.
Let's get out of here.
Yes, let's do that. All right. So, Alex, you want to do your Twitch?
Yeah, so I am a Twitch streamer, so I Twitch stream on Saturday and Sunday and Monday. Currently, Saturdays are just kind of games with the boys' night. This last week we played some Halo multiplayer, and then we went ahead and finished off with some Uno, which I kicked ass at, by the
You
way.
won at Uno. Yep.
Sure did. And then on Sunday is couples night, so Josh and I stream together.
What?
Yeah, it is.
I have it turned to 67 in this house.
Yeah. So anyway, Sunday's couples night, so I streamed with Josh. This last week we played, or actually yesterday would have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
We played Super Mario Party,
Yep.
so the newest one on the Switch. I won.
Yeah, she did.
I
She
won.
won Mario Party.
Yep, and I never win, so that was awesome. And I never win at the mini games, and I totally kicked ass, so I win. And and then on Mondays is campaign day. So, and that's right now I'm going through the Halo campaigns, and today, a few hours ago, or a couple hours ago, I beat Halo Reach.
Mm.
And so I'm gonna say that in first place, as far as the my ratings go, as far as like
Which one you enjoy
which
more?
one I enjoy more, Halo Reach is number 1, Halo 3 is number 2.
I knew Halo Reach was going to be up there because of how good it was.
Like, I seriously, I felt that one.
Didn't it feel aged to you?
What?
Reach. Didn't
Aged?
Doesn't it feel old?
No,
It feels old to me.
No, it feels
Really?
new.
Wow.
No, I really enjoyed it, and the fact that you get to play as you, and like pretty much you are the reason that the rest of the Halo franchise is like exists pretty much
Matters.
because
Yeah.
I gave Cortana I delivered it, and like I just like how everything came together. Like I really enjoyed the story.
Brett hated Reach.
I didn't hate it. I didn't like it as
I
much
know.
as
I
everybody
really
else
liked
did.
it, so I'm starting for next Monday.
When we played,
I'm excited for
when
that.
we played Firefight not too long ago,
You were bored.
I was.
And I recognized all of the firefight maps, like in the
Yeah.
in the actual game. I was like, oh, this is firefight. Oh, this is firefight. So I get it now why you're firefight. Like why those are the maps.
I really hope Halo Infinite reinvigorates the whole Halo.
I know. I've heard I'm not gonna like 5.
No. No Halo fan likes 5.
And some
Yeah.
people are just
I had
indifferent to
somebody
it.
on stream to say I kind of liked it. And I was
Yeah.
like, great. So I'm gonna like Halo 4.
Well,
It's all gonna
the-
build, and then it's gonna go.
The gameplay's real good,
Yeah.
but nothing else.
Right.
See, I didn't even like Halo 5 multiplayer, and Halo 4 is my favorite multiplayer.
You're in the minority with that.
For what?
For Halo, not liking Halo 5.
I
multiplayer.
hate it. I hate
know.
it.
Minority. A huge fan base dropped.
Really?
Oh,
Well, it
it's
did.
not big.
It did now, but when it came out, it was
Like
very
you
strong.
didn't like it,
A
and then
lot of
and
people
then
didn't like
and
it.
then you start playing it again, and then you and Eric were playing it like crazy.
Not really crazy, just for a few times. and
I
it stopped.
just- I
but
did
what I want
not
to
like
say
it.
about Halo 5 is, well, more people are watching the Master Chief Collection than they are
Mhm.
Halo 5 as far as streaming goes.
That's
I would
because
agree
Master
with
Chief
that.
Collection is way better.
Well, yeah, because all the other Halos are on there.
Yeah, exactly.
all those Halos people liked.
I
Yes.
know. Let's just keep Halo 5 like
No, yeah.
yeah.
So.
But no, that's what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and then my next campaign after that's gonna be Half-Life.
Yep. Yeah, your brother keeps on egging.
He keeps trying to tell us to come over to play Half-Life Alex. I'm like, because he got his
can't.
knuckles.
You can't. All right, so for me, I am also a Twitch streamer. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it is twitch.tv/Mr. L. That's MISTERL. I stream Tuesday and Wednesday evening and Saturday morning. Lately, I just retired Minecraft from my stream, so I will not be doing that anytime soon. But I will be doing Rocket League on Tuesdays, and then I'm moving Warzone into my rotation. So it's going to be Warzone Wednesdays, and then I do Super Mario Maker 2 on Saturdays. So do be sure to check me out if you want to. As far as our podcast goes, we do appreciate everyone joining us on YouTube. So make sure if you are watching us, do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell to be notified when we are going live on our YouTube. As far as our podcast goes for social media, if you want to follow us on Facebook, it is facebook.com/PTOUnlimited. Instagram is PTOUnlimited_podcast. And we are on Twitter, which is @PTOUnlimited. On those apps, you will see our weekly fan topic, which this week we will be discussing the age you were when you were left alone at home, when your parents trusted you at home. So, make sure you join us on our social medias. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @Lemke619.
Brett_wings.
Cute_kitty.
On a final note, I'm still playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered.
Going back?
Well, I've never really stopped.
Oh, I thought you finished them.
I finished them, but I've been continuing. As soon as I finish, I start over with either getting all the intel or doing them on veteran or just achievement hunting.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's still just fun. I hope they do it for 3 too.
Are you ever going to play the Call of Duty campaigns, Alex?
No.
Those would be fast.
I would suggest Modern Warfare.
You should do Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2.
Yes.
And
And
maybe
3.
Black Ops.
Black Ops was good too.
Those are the 3 best campaigns.
Okay. They're not very high up on my list, I'll tell you that.
No.
I would say
They are seriously like my go-to. Like I
would
just want to
say
jump on and run and gun.
do Gears before you would do that.
I would do Gears before I would do Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know. You'll have to see what you do after Half-Life. But all right, well, I think that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna get out of here, guys. We'll see you guys next week for episode 211. All right. You guys good?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Bye.
Bye guys.